I gotta go shower with my bum. It's about 82, so I'm gonna go finish the backyard. I sat here and just killed time till this thing loaded. Um, from what I can see and feel, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I can't tell you for sure what scientists are doing because they're crazy and stupid. Okay, so if I was crazy and stupid, I don't think I could explain to you what I was doing. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what are they doing? I spent a lot of years on Facebook, and I had instant access to people that could follow community standards as Facebook, and then talk as long as I want. Okay. But I kept going against their community standards, and then they obliterated my existence from their community. Okay. And the spirit of King David, the guy who fulfilled the rabbinic documents, the guy whose life is the source of the book of Revelation. Lord Earl, Gabe, and Mike show up in the Quran, the Book of Mormon, yada yada and stuff. So we were talking to Joseph Smith. It's just people took what Joseph Smith was getting revelation and corrupted it. Okay. People took the Gospels, and Constantine and Jerome took it and corrupted it. And then Muhammad said, when they write down the Quran, that they will corrupt my life too. Okay. But during Earl's time, 1322nd Redeemer, hi, it will be very difficult for the devil and Satan to corrupt his thoughts, language, and existence because of their technology. Or they're trying to be omniscient and omnipotent and manipulate and replace God with their egos. And you can't do that. And they're still trying to do it, and it's really hard to do. And anybody want to get your lucky number or press your luck or Jeopardy Masters? It's bad. Okay. A little kid last night, I pressed your luck. He's so handsome. I wonder if he was wearing makeup. And because his skin was like meticulous in his teeth, but I've met people like that. Debbie Davis was like that. Yeah, she was. Natalie, in a lot of ways, was like that. She had this like perfect little skin and perfect coloring and perfect shape of her nose and her lips and her hair and her shoulders and her butt and her legs and her thighs. She had a lot of things that were just like, oh my gosh, she looks so perfect. She looks so perfectly good, right? And it's like, because she would do that on that one video of Emily, hey, you're mean to your cat. I know I'm pretty, you know how people that are physically attractive are, right? You know how they are, you remember on Tommy Boy, you were there, right? And you know how they are, they know they're attractive. Everybody tells them, she's the most beautiful woman they know when you're in love with a you know how they are, okay? And so, it was hard with me because, the girls I ended up with, people would say, he's more attractive than she is. And women talk and, how's she hold on to him? She's, and he's 14 years older than she is, and stuff. And people will say things, sometimes in front of you, sometimes behind your back, or even if they're saying it behind your back, you feel it. I didn't know, because I'm not that way. I just thought my Susie Bear was cute and sweet, and so anybody could see why it's fun to roll around in the bed with her and have sex, and she's so cute and got big brown eyes. And now you're 14 years older, and you look about the same age, and you're more attractive than she is. Why'd you marry her? Because she doesn't have an ego problem like you. But it's okay. You see what I'm saying? A collective thought, language, and activity processes affect us all psychologically, physiologically, emotionally, yada, yada, yada. Do you understand? Okay. Which is why I married Amy and didn't go to school and become a professional athlete and marry a fly girl. Okay, and then he's underachieving. He doesn't want to compete because he doesn't think he can win. But I want to win. I just want to live the Lord's Prayer. Oh man, you guys suck. When they took me to Sierra Vista, right? And they're all having that's what pisses you off. It makes you so fucking mad, okay? These jocks that are better looking than you spend all their fucking time in the gym, go to the lab and get, developments that still can't kick your ass, but you can kick theirs, but they're all, and they fuck your wife, pass it around on chat rooms. They got bigger dicks, and your wife sits there and says, you got such a bigger dick than my husband. So they try to get you off to see just how bad you are if you want to rip their fucking head off and shove it through a fucking light pole, but you don't do it because living the Lord's Prayer is far too important for children. Hi, I take Harry Styles and Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans and Chris whoever and all the Chris's and the Chadwick Boseman and the Robert Downey Jr.'s and the Mark Ruffalo's pretending to be a big green penis that would rip Scarlett Johansson in half and obliterate them all to hell. And I really do it. It's not fucking Josh Whedon's or George Lucas's fucked up Stan Lee imagination. Does whatever a spider can. Okay. To lie him, life is a great big hang-up. Wherever there's a hang-up, you'll find a Spider-Man. Get the hell out of my house, you fucking scientists. I can't. I loathe you. The soul, let's set the soul free. I adore the soul. Okay? But your flesh, loathe it. Okay? Big Bang Theory. It was funny for a while. Now you go watch the things. It's like, why don't you guys stand up for the Lord's Prayer? Want to have sex with Penny? No, Penny's an idiot. She likes having sex with morons. I don't even find Mindy Chow. I don't want to SpongeBob her SquarePants. No. You're going to have that conversation right here? You don't want the Lord's Prayer because you think you're hotter than Amy. And, oh, did I have sex with you too? No, we just made out. Oh, good for me. Get the hell out of here, you skank fucking bitch. Why are you married to Amy? Do you want to explain it to me, or do I have to explain it to you again? And then they set up a situation. I didn't understand it. Okay. Because you were faithful to law and didn't have sex with Miriam. You were a good kid with that, didn't do this. You tried to be a good social convention person and then didn't get to have sex with her. Okay. So all this stuff, they get it through. Eventually he's going to go for it. And then when we set up the thing for Cinco de Mayo in October, with super hot and natty, he's going to go for it because he's going to make up for all the time he had lost in that earlier time, all the love he had lost in that earlier time. Oh, what a lonely boy. It's like, no, Sheldon would do this. Howard would do this. Leonard would do this. Okay? Raj Kutherpally would do this. Stewart would do this. David Underhill would do this. Kurt would do this. Earl, he's the Messiah. Earl will not. Okay? You see why Earl's the Messiah and the rest of you are buying space in the George Washington historical stuff they're putting on the moon. Laya? Do you understand? Anybody else want to make landing pads for the fucking moon there? Want to go to Mars? Can you bring your wife? She's carry on, right? And they wonder why I've got a tude. Why does Earl have a tude? I don't know. Let's take all the psychologists. Let's take all the people that prescribe drugs for depression in town. Take the Ariano guy, healing hearts and healing minds, and get this all to get our brains together to figure out why Parsons has a tude. Why he doesn't play well with others that fuck people's minds with technology, money, and drugs. This is so hard to figure out. He explains it to you like, if he could explain it any better, it would be so uncomfortable. You might want to just kill him to shut him up or kill yourself not to have to listen to the truth, right? Fuck! Oprah, go eat some fucking pie. I'm not listening. Hear me. I'm not God and I don't hear you. Now go away. The Lord is not God. That's a mistranslation from barbarians. Okay, the Lord thou God. There is no Lord thou God. No, that's like saying Pharaoh is God. It's like saying Nebuchadnezzar is God. No Hebrew in their right mind would sell hot dogs wrapped in plastic for money and say it's kosher, because this is not kosher. Kareem don't like it. Blocking a shit shot. Ralph blocked a six shot. I could have blocked Kareem's six shot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, guys. Guys, my head was in the square. I was 5'9". I was 15 years old. Okay. We were playing a game, and I said, one of these days I'm going to see somebody, he does an offensive foul on that, somebody's going to block his hook shot. It was Ralph Sampson. Okay. If I had ended up playing in the NBA and Kareem was still playing, you know, we were playing in Las Vegas, and Mark Eaton was trying to block the shot, and I ran behind my teammate Mark Eaton. I'd have sent it into the cheap sheets, and Kareem would have gone, why don't you do that every play? I just wanted to do it once to show you I could. I love you. Okay, have a nice life. Let's retire and go home and love our wives and kids, Kareem. Come on. Say, I am a Muslim and I want to live Islam eternally. Say it, Kareem, say it. Come on, Mr. AFib, get your shit together. You're pissing me off. Get the hell out the airport for making money. You act like a bitch. You really think you're like Muhammad and Khadijah's life there? You really think you're like Ali and Hassan and Hussein? You and Barack Obama both, huh? Hey, look, it's Elijah Muhammad over there getting a bunch of teenage girls pregnant. He has to spread his seed. Shamil. No, I don't like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I see why my mom didn't like him. She did not like Cat in the Hat. She could not stand him. He's obnoxious and he's arrogant, and I don't like him. I was like, Mom, he's not that bad of a guy. He's a Muslim. He puts on pretenses. My mom couldn't stand Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Okay, I see why. I completely understand why my mom couldn't stand Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and like Bobby Jones better. Anybody else get it? Reese Cheeks? Yeah. Okay. They don't have quite the ego problems that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has. Oh, he's better than Wilt Chamberlain because he's more couth and he's a Muslim. He's not a Muslim. He's pretending to be a Muslim. He's not standing up for the Lord's Prayer, and he doesn't recognize Mary Ann's little boy as the Messiah. Okay, guys? I'm going to go mow the lawn. You think it over. Get your head together. Get your head straight. Start standing up for Islam. Live it around. Pass it around to children. As if it's the best thing you've ever done in your life, because it will be. Just get there. You can reach me by caravan, across the desert like an hairy man. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. And can is a real hard word for you. I think I can. You better know you can and get it done. All right. Isn't he gorgeous? Yes, I know. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Bye.